No,
And
it's
like
several families.
5 wives.
Hello, everybody. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and it's 5 o'clock here. I'm here, and let's see. I think hopefully this works a little better than last week.
And you've been watching all day?
I've been watching, not all day. I just started watching like 3 o'clock. A couple hours it's been on. Sharita's talking about sister, what's it called? Sister Wives, I believe.
I don't know what it's
I think it's called Sister Wives. Just what, and it's got several people that need to have extra wives. Maybe we'll talk about that.
Seeking Sister Wife.
Yeah, Seeking Sister Wife. That's what we're talking about.
Wow.
Hey, everybody, there's
I've
3
never seen
people in. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Sister Wives, because it happens to be on TV. So I got to turn the TV down in the back. I'll be right back.
Have any of you watched this before? I've never seen it. Or I've never seen the Seeking Sister Wives. I've seen the original one, I think.
There's 2 different black couples on there. 2 different black couples, and I think a couple of white couples. But
This is different than the original. The original one was just called Sister Wives. And it was
hello, everybody. What are we talking about today?
who lived in, I think, where the Mormons live. And he had like 4 or 5 different wives. He had his original, like, first wife, and then he had all of his spiritual wives. And then, like, each wife had their own task. Like, some of them just went out and worked. Some of them went out and, like, raised the kids. We all lived in, like, this.
Hey,
compound
Yolanda,
house
how you
that
doing?
came
Hi,
together.
thanks for saying hi.
It was definitely a journey.
I have my oven on today, guys. I got short sleeves on because I can't take it. It's hot. It turned out hotter outside than I thought it was going to be. I had to change my clothes because I'm hot. And now I'm about to turn this oven off.
I'm surprised you didn't make it in
No, I had a lot.
one of your machines.
I had a lot to make, so I had used the regular oven. Jesus, Lord. But I'm going to make cornbread in my other oven, in a small oven, because I cannot keep this oven on a second longer. So before I go,
Real corn in your cornbread?
so, real corn?
With cream of corn.
I wasn't thinking about putting cream or corn in there. She just keeps going and going and going. I'm pretty good today. I had surgery last week, a week ago. Well, how are you? You feeling better from that? Surgery's no joke. I hope you're doing better than that, better from that. Hope that's going to work out good for you, you know. Boy, I'm sorry to hear that, but yet maybe I'm not. Maybe it's something good for you. So you know what's best, but I hope you're feeling better. I'll tell you that. So right now, I'm going into my oven because it's hot. I got to turn the thing off. Okay, guys, you see my oven over there? Now I'll tell you what I'm doing. Already there's some chicken that I had to take out of the oven because it was on the lowest rack. So I have to take the other one out, I think.
So when something's on the lowest rack, it cooks faster?
It cooked too fast. It was on the lower rack.
Did you make sweet potatoes too?
Yes, I made
Oh
sweet
my
potatoes
gosh.
too. See, this is a real Sunday dinner with real stuff. So I'm gonna take this out. Sharita, I use this. For Sharita, I use this one. For Sharita, I use this. It is a hint of honey. And this one has like 25% less sugar. So I use, for that pan that I'm taking out now, that has that on there. The other one just had the leftover barbecue sauce. So I just use that. Some Baby Ray's and also some of this Kraft stuff. But I had some in the refrigerator, so I used that up first. And I happen to have that with less sugar, so I used that one on her pan, and that's her pan. So right now, ooh, this is hot. Now you can see that I also had my sweet potatoes in here. And there they go. Can you see that, guys? Those are my sweet potatoes. I just cut the ends off. Thank you. I just cut the ends off, and now I'm gonna poke them, see if they're right. Yeah, see, they're right. That is what your sweet potato is supposed to do. The fork's supposed to go all the way through. And I had these cooking with everything else that I already turned the oven on, so what the heck. And these are done. Everything is done. At the moment, I'm gonna turn. Hey, Jill, how you doing? You look so spring. I'm hot, Jill. turn this off. Off. Phew. I'm hot today, Jill. Oh, it's hot to me. Well, it wasn't that hot this morning, but then I went outside for a quick second because DK brought me some potato chips. So I went outside and I realized it was warm out there. It's supposed to be like 71 degrees here. So when I went out there and I realized I got to turn on the oven in here, oh, I was like, ho, no. Very good, very good. How warm is it over there, Jill? Because here, right now it's 71 or maybe higher. And I'm like, whoo, I had to take off my long sleeves. I was too hot. I had to take it off. But my chicken is done. And my sweet potatoes, my baked sweet potatoes, 60s. Oh, that's nice. I love that weather. It's like 70 now. So you can turn the oven on in 60s. But here it's like 71, they said. Plus it's humid because it was raining. So it was humid today. And the cloud cover and all that. Imagine if the cloud wasn't there, boy. It would really be hot. So, hey, Veronique, how you doing? How are you? So, anyway, I've got baked barbecue chicken in the oven. I got sweet potatoes in the oven. And I've got a pot of collard greens going in my pressure cooker. And today, you guys, I'm gonna finish up and make some cornbread. So, first of all, I gotta get a bowl. So, hold on while I go find me a bowl so I can make this cornbread. I was doing too many things today. So, I am... Okay. Got my bowl. Where? WHR. What you mean? What you mean, Jill? What the heck? What a feast. Yeah, you know, but that's Sunday. It's really, Jill, that's really Sunday dinner. Like, my mother used to get started with Sunday dinner probably 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning so that we could eat by maybe 5. You remember? You guys, our parents was starting early to get Sunday. That's okay. Our parents started real early to get Sunday dinner done because it takes, you can't do Sunday dinner in half an hour. When you guys see me cooking, that's something fast. Not baked chicken, collard greens with turkey, smoked turkey. I have baked potatoes, baked sweet potatoes, and that takes a long time to cook, so I might as well throw it in the oven with the chicken, which is what I did, and I'm gonna make some cornbread. So I think that's all. I think that's it. But so that you can actually eat on time, you had to start early. So guys, you'll just be seeing the rest of what I'm doing. And Sharita wanted me to put cream corn in this cornbread. It's good. Sharita, I don't even know if I'm gonna look in my cabinet. I'm gonna see if I have. I know I have sweet corn, but I don't know if I have cream corn. I don't know about that. Let's see. Let's see what I can find. I know, because I remember buying sweet corn, but I don't seem to see that. I don't know. I don't think I have, yeah, there's some corn. I have summer corn. That's not cream corn. So it's best to be made with cream corn. So I don't have cream corn. I do remember buying that summer corn because I happen to like that summer corn. That stuff is good. So I remember buying it just in case I wanted it. But so we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way, and which means I'm gonna show y'all my pot. I'm gonna show you where I'm at. Whoop. Here we go. There we go. This is much better today. Yes, I have 2 of these, and the last one wasn't working too good. That's good. That's perfect. I can see. All right, so you know, guys, I use my Jiffy. I got 2 boxes of Jiffy. And I want to go over this again. Cream corn, yeah. Cream corn is good in cornbread, but I don't have any cream corn. I got that sweet summer corn, which I also like, but I don't have the cream corn. So we'll do without it today. So here.
Probably for the best.
The package says to use 1 package of corn muffin mix and 1 egg and a 1/3 cup of milk. So I use two boxes of Jiffy. I use 3 eggs, and I use I use 1 cup of milk because mine is a little more cakey like. So that's how I usually make mine. And then I add a couple of other things to it too. That's how I make my cornbread. That usually is slamming. And I'm gonna put that cornbread in that little oven because it's too hot.
It was actually, I was like, oh, it's hot up here. It's not hot downstairs.
Oh, it's hot. It's too hot. It's too hot. So it's like, no, thank you. So I'm gonna put these 2 boxes in to get started. That's 1 box. And come along, come along, come along. And then we put the other box in. Come on, girl, open up. So I'll get these cornbreads done. I actually gotta buy cornbread. This is the last of my cornbread. So I gotta buy more. That's it. That's it, that's all. Had to climb up there and go find my cornbread, which I thought I had. And I know now I gotta buy more. So, there she goes. That is 2 boxes of Jiffy. And with that, get another fork. I'm gonna mash it down a little bit. And I usually put in a little sugar. Yep, I put some sugar in. So let me go find the sugar. Okay, I got some sugar here. And I'm going to put, I don't know, let's see. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use this spoon, probably 2 of these spoons. That's what I'm gonna put in. Make it a little sweet, not extremely sweet, but a little sweet.
You add more sugar?
This does it have normally sugar in it, Sharita? Yes, I always that's how I make my cornbread. She don't even know how I make my cornbread. That's how I always make my cornbread.
No, I don't ever add more sugar.
Oh no, I add more sugar. So that takes care of that sweet corn. Imagine that. If I had that in there. So now I put my sugar, I do sprinkle it in so I can have a little bit more sweetness to this cornbread. And I need some, let's see, I need some vanilla, definitely. So I always put some vanilla in. Come on, come down. Vanilla. You know, splash or 2. That's what I call it, a splash or 2. And then, let's see what else I need. I need vanilla, I need cinnamon. Come on, cinnamon, where you at? Where you at, cinnamon? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I know I got cinnamon, so don't play with me. Oh, here we go. I know I got cinnamon. Here's cinnamon. I really still got to clean this up and reorganize. Some cinnamon. That's about that. I would love to put a little almond in, I think. I think I'm gonna put just a drop of almond flavor. Yeah, here we go. It's a drop of almond flavor. Pour that in there, just a little bit. There we go, that's that. Now, I need the milk and the eggs. All right, milk and eggs, where are you? There's some eggs, and there's some milk. Here's some milk, and here's some eggs. Some milk, some eggs. I need 3 eggs. Do I have 3 eggs? Jeez. Oh, I need 1 more egg. Then I can get rid of this whole box. I gotta get 1 more egg. It's gonna put us back off. I use 6 eggs a day. That's gonna put me off track, but a couple eggs broke. So I need a little bit more eggs. First, I'm gonna go on the woo-wee side. And that's what you do when you're in a hurry. Just carefully do it like that. Crack it. Crack it again, carefully. Here you go. I generally don't have problems cracking eggs. Take 1 more egg right here. There we go. 3 eggs. 2 boxes of Jiffy and 3 eggs And instead of 2/3 cup of water, I'm gonna have, 2/3 cup of milk. I'm gonna have a whole cup of milk. So I got the milk here, whole cup. There she go, whole cup. Whole cup of milk instead of 2/3 with 1 whole cup. And there she goes. That is it. Now we mix. While I'm mixing, well, before I find the pan I'm gonna put it in, I'm gonna turn the oven on, the other oven, the little oven on, but I can't take it. This is why you need a smaller, oven. So that way you don't have to be bothered with too much heat. That there is my collard greens. Collard greens from scratch, except I didn't really like cut them and clean them. But still collard greens from scratch there, not from the can today. Those collard greens were so good last week. Hi, love one another. How are you? Yeah, those collard greens were so good last week. Oh my God, that food was so good. Hey girl, hey. Yeah.
Those were really good.
Yeah, the collards last week were good, and the shrimp in it was so good. But I'll say one thing. I'm gonna say something, guys. When you make that, you gotta eat it fast because the shrimp doesn't last that long. So you need to eat it within the second day. By the second day, you need to eat that.
Yeah,
so
starts to turn.
Yeah, it starts to get. You can't hold on to that. But it was so good, so good.
Someone should make those chicken.
Sweetie, did you ever went to King Cullen and get that super food salad? Have you ever had that?
I think I have.
It was so good. Oh, it was so good. Oh, I went to King Cullen. I didn't go to Stu Leonard this week, but I went to King Cullen.
I do like King Cullen.
And I like King Cullen too. And King Cullen's closer to me, so I didn't have time to go to Stu Leonard. Work.
Really?
Yeah, I had a few things. I was doing work, and I wanted to try to hurry up and get this done. Plus, I ordered from Stop and Shop, so I needed this collard greens from Stop and Shop, so I just did Instacart, and I got them from Stop and Shop. Got my collards and my smoked turkey legs from Stop and Shop, but I need to get a few other things.
Did they come the same day, or you had to wait a couple of days?
Instacart, they came the same day. You know what? Instacart has another store. They have like Staples. They deliver from Staples and stuff now.
Well, sometimes you
Wow.
run out of office supplies.
I mean, like they'll bring you a new printer. It's like, wow, look at all of this. You don't have to go in nobody's store. So I do use Instacart sometimes because if I'm busy and I don't need to go to the store, I just look, you guys get it. I'll put it, I deal with it that way. But I had to go to King Cullen and I bought some lunch meat, which we ate on Friday, which was delicious. And I ate it with that superfood salad. Boy, it was good. It had kale in it. It had carrots in it.
Didn't it have some sort of seeds in it too? Like
it had almonds in it.
it
had walnuts in it. It had blueberries in it. Red onions in it. This time it didn't have a different kind of seed in it, but it had the walnuts in it. Boy, was it good. So now I'm like, how did they do that? Because I wonder how did they get that kale to look like that? And they massage it. You know, you have to massage your kale. Did you know that, Sharita?
I was aware.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't know that. But you have to massage the kale. So I am going to do that. I'm going to get me some kale and I'm going to make my own. And I'm not sure it has some kind of vinaigrette dressing on it. Probably apple cider vinegar.
Something to make the kale softer.
Yeah. Well, you have to put. You can do it with your hands without actually putting any oil on it. You know, from my research. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make that. And I almost ate the whole thing. I bought a little bit on Friday, and I ate the whole thing, and it was so good. I went back Saturday to get me a whole pound of it because it was good, and I ate most of that yesterday. So I like that stuff. I'm telling you, and it's good for you. It's superfood. Kale is good for you. Kale's good for inflammation. It helps your digestive system. man, kale is really good for you. So if you can have some kale, have some kale. But you can't just eat it straight up. You got to do that. And I'm not making smoothies with it, you know. So I'm just trying to eat it, like for some greens, you know, because the more greens I eat, the better off I am. So I ran into that. I was happy. Now I'm going to be right back. I'll be talking to you because I got to put the milk back first and foremost. And I'm going to turn the oven on. Turn this oven on. I'll show y'all. I'm going to bring it to my oven. I'm going to turn my oven on. Turn the little oven on. Yeah, there she goes. That's the little oven.
That stand is much more reliable than whatever.
Yeah, that other stand I had last week was not getting it. But I bought it. I ordered another one. So anyway, we're going to turn her on. We're going to turn on, well, baker's already on. 400's already on. So I'm going to put it on for, let's say, half hour.
Mommy, I did some more research on that show.
What, on the show we were just talking about? Okay. Well, okay, guys. I've been browsing TLC, and I found that, what's the name of that show, Sharita?
Seeking Sister Wives?
Seeking Sister Wives. So as Sharita came upstairs, she's like, what are you watching? So she's like, I didn't know that they had black people on there. Yes, they have black people on there. They got white people on there. They got different couples on there looking for another wife. God knows. Why women would do that, I don't know. I can't put up with it. One of the women is really jealous of the new lady and all this kind of stuff. And some of them have babies and other ones can't have babies. And just, how do you want to ruin your marriage, if you ask me? But, so Sharita's got some insight on this, and she's going to tell us what it is.
No, I don't have insight on this, but I Googled, I found an article where one of the couples had to get divorced to get the other woman from Brazil to come here. Yeah, that's the one. That's the couple where the ladies kind of jealous. I mean, because my husband's divorcing me to get his new wife. That seems upsetting.
Yeah, yeah, just to get, but it's supposed to be good for the family. That's what they say. I don't know how that's good for nobody, but it's supposed to be good
couple,
for the family.
She majored in anthropology, and she just wanted to see if she really liked that family structure, so she wanted to see what it'd be like.
Listen, I don't know why. Why do people just call your house and you don't even know who they are just to ring your house? What's wrong with them? I don't know who those people are. I don't know what happens why they start doing that. But there it goes. Nobody's going to say anything.
Hello.
Oh, excuse me. Hello.
This is an important notification from New York American Water.
Okay.
Our crews will begin routine flushing of the water distribution system in your area May 3rd through May 7th
Oh, this
to
was
ensure that you continue to receive high-quality water service. Flushing also allows us to test and maintain fire hydrants.
When did they start doing that?
In your area, you may
May
notice
1st.
pressure or discolored water.
Hey, Jen.
If your water is discolored, run the cold water taps only at the lowest level of the house for about 3 to 5 minutes until the water runs clear. If discolored water occurs,
This happens to be about them coming.
doing laundry during that time.
Don't do laundry?
Keeping with American Water's focus on safety
What were the dates again? Like,
employees,
I think she said.
do not approach our crews while they work. For more information and to see
Wow.
a map of the affected area, please go to newyorkhamwater.com or call 1-877-426-6999.
Well,
We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your patience and understanding while we undertake this necessary maintenance of the water system.
okay. So they called just to say, that the water system is going to be flushed out. So they're going to do it. I think he said May 2nd. No, this one wasn't spam, although I believe it was, but it's not spam because it didn't say the water system. It said somebody else's name. But the water people are going to come through and flush the system out. And I don't know if that happens to you guys, but when they do that, sometimes the water turns brown. So
they did say that could happen.
So they did say it can happen, but they're going to come through, I think, this week. I got to make sure what day. And they said, don't wash the laundry, don't wash clothes. And when you see the brown water coming out, just turn on the cold water and flush it all the way out. So now we all going to know, because my sister-in-law will call me and say, what's the matter with the water? So that's what's the matter with the water. But I'm going to listen again so I can figure out what day they're going to come through here and leave the water all messed up. For the whole week, they're going to leave the water messed up. But got to be done. At least they told us.
They do this every year?
Yeah, they do that generally every year. They usually do. They usually do. So I'm going to have, that's that phone call today.
I didn't realize that.
Let me wash my hands a minute.
It's May 3rd, which is tomorrow, through the 7th. They're doing our area, basically.
So that means the whole week.
But then they're doing I don't know, it's very questionable because they're also doing Atlantic Beach May 10th through May 14th.
So, what's that? What did she say? Why do they do that, Jen? She said why? Because of, I guess,
Our water's underground.
Yeah.
And, the pipes.
Right, and I live really close to
Sewage plants.
how are the air fryers? My air fryers are wonderful. I love my air fryer. But I'm actually using the air fryer oven today. But I generally, and because I just had too much food, so I just do it in the oven in general. But let me turn this on. It's not even on. Start. That's because the phone distracted me.
But that is actually real. At least it's happening is real. I don't know how real the people that were calling it were, but it is technically happening.
I guess they have a job.
8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So I guess after 4 o'clock you can. I don't know.
No, it's gonna.
So we can't do laundry all week.
You can do laundry probably after you see the water clears up. After the water clears up, then you can do laundry.
I don't drink tap water anymore. Do you?
Huh?
I don't drink tap water.
Well, it's going to also affect. It's going to affect the water that comes out of the refrigerator. So I need to probably change the filter at that point. That says change the filter when they finish, because the filter will probably be real dirty.
Our neighborhood is on the week of the May 3rd to the 7th, so.
You get the rest of that out. Come on, spatula. Try that spatula. Get the rest of this out. Okay, guys, you're going to see what I'm doing. There it goes. And here we go. Aren't all water lines underground? I'm confused. What'd she say?
Other places have septic, different ways of how they store it.
Right.
They are all underground, but it depends on
how
it's collected.
Right. If you live out on Suffolk County, they have a different sewer system, and they have
And some places have well water.
Yeah.
It really depends.
Yeah. So I guess because of the water that we have, it has to get flushed out sometime. So yeah, I know that I know if you live on Suffolk County, you got that sewage system thing, and a whole different kind of way they handle their water out there. And it might be a little different in Manhattan because the buildings are higher. But here, every so often, definitely that happens. Sometimes when I turn on my sprinklers, I notice that it gets muddy, black. So I've noticed that, or when he turns them off, I don't know what the heck be going on. But I know I have to flush the water so it can all go out. So I'm not really sure why they do this stuff. But now I'm putting this in. Now it's going in the oven. I'll let y'all see. Back to you. Back to you. Oh, this one works much better than last week. Okay. In she go. Until she gets done. About 29 minutes. So, you see, guys, I didn't even cook all my dinner because I couldn't. Because I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. Because this is a real Sunday dinner this time. So, sometimes I can do it because I'm not really making stuff I can make in half an hour in most cases. And that's good enough. For my Sundays, that's good enough. But today, she asked me to make some big barbecue chicken. Because really, you know what I was going to make? I was going to make a hamburger. I was going to make me one of my lovely hamburgers, my killer burgers, Nope. No Mother's Day plans except to soak my feet, I think. Not off on the weekend. Well, yeah, I'm off on the weekend, and Sharita's off on the weekend. But I'm not going. I'm not going out in public, COVID. I never ever like going out on Mother's Day because it's too crowded. From YouTube. What did she say before that from YouTube? Oh yeah, I got some stuff coming out. There's things coming out. Oh, absolutely. For at least the next 2 weeks. Don't you set a timer for that oven? No, it has a timer already. So it's 27. I put it on 30 minutes, and I can watch it. And see, then I don't have to look like down like this oven here. I don't have to like bend over and look down. It's tabletop. I love it. So if I ever get another oven or a different kitchen, I think I want to have one of those ovens that's like on my length, so I don't have to be bending over to do stuff. That would be a nice thing and a nice little feature to have in your kitchen. But I don't have that here, so all I got is that, and that's what I'm looking for. Oh, okay, I missed that part. Yeah, definitely. It's got a timer, and it bakes, it does everything. My apologies. Will you be live on Sunday? Nope.
No,
nope.
It's Mother's Day.
For Mother's Day, Stephanie gonna soak her feet.
She's taking a break. I'm
taking a break. I'm gonna soak my feet. I don't care if she gets some Uber. I don't care. Something like that.
There is such a good fish place that we should go to. You really don't want to go? I think.
Oh, I wanna.
Reservation.
I do not. She wanna go. I don't wanna go out. And she knows I don't. I hate going out. If it wasn't COVID, I don't like going out on Mother's Day at all.
We could go out Saturday.
I don't know. Well, I'll think about Saturday, but definitely not Sunday. I don't do Sunday going out for nothing. But you can just order the food and I'll eat that. We can just eat it here. See? That's how we can do that, But nope. Not doing that. And it's everything is moving along. Everything's moving along. It is now May. Can y'all believe that? Can you believe it? I was like, I can't believe April is over with. And May.
There's only 39 more school days, someone told me.
Somebody told Sharita there's only 39 more school days. What about you, Veronica? How much more you got to work? Do you work through the summer? Auntie, do you have an outside deck? No, I have an outside patio, but not a deck. And for this house, because this house is a, what do we call this? It's a high ranch. So you got to walk up all the stairs to come up. We maybe have brunch outside. Maybe.
I hate eating outside.
she hates eating outside. But maybe, maybe if she actually buys some food, we might come on just to say hi on Mother's Day. But I'm not cooking because I want to soak my feet.
So let me review the menu.
Oh, she's going to read us the menu. All right, guys, she's reading us the menu. Okay, let's hear it.
So they have fried calamari, buffalo calamari.
Wait a minute. She said they should cook for you or said order and bring it. Yeah, that's right. That's what's going to happen. Because I just don't like going out on Mother's Day. I hate it. I don't, ugh.
They have grilled shrimp, Mommy.
She said they have grilled shrimp and fried calamari. And what else?
Grilled calamari.
And grilled calamari.
Tuna tidbits.
Tuna tidbits.
Which is like little
This is a fish place, right?
Tuna
okay.
On garlic bread with mozzarella cheese. That actually sounds really good.
They have this nice little tuna entree thing. Not entree. Hors d'oeuvre thing.
Yeah, these are appetizers. They have
appetizer. Fish tacos. I like fish tacos.
Spicy popcorn shrimp.
Spicy. I would just eat the appetizers so far.
Coconut shrimp.
Hey, Marilyn. How you doing? Who? And coconut?
Mm-hmm.
Coconut shrimp?
I'm skipping over the things I know you're not going to eat.
Good.
Lobster bisque.
Maybe.
Manhattan clam chowder.
Maybe.
New England clam chowder.
Maybe.
Of course, they have salad. Then they have just lobster itself, stuffed, broiled, or steamed.
Stuffed broiled lobster. A lobster tails do they have? So I don't have to be cracking the thing?
It's a full lobster. No, there's cracking. They give you a bib.
I can't. No.
You don't want to be
Your
bothered.
daddy used to crack it open for me because I'm not going through all of that. Go
They have
healthy.
an almond
Let's fry.
crusted sole.
Yeah, and where's the fresh vegetables?
They have an almond crusted sole or salmon.
Almond crusted sole. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
You could get coconut shrimp as your entree, or the fish tacos as your entree.
Entree would almost be enough, and some salad.
You can get fresh fish fillet and steak.
Nah, that's like. Do you know something? That's a lot of food. I don't even eat that much food.
Pesto crusted salmon.
What else?
Stuffed fillet of sole with lemon sole stuffed with crab, shrimp, and scallops.
Stuffed fillet of sole.
Yes.
And stuffed with what?
Crab, shrimp, and scallops.
Yeah, I can go for that. I can do the stuffed fillet of sole. I like that.
And they also have stuffed jumbo shrimp.
Stuffed jumbo shrimp I could also do. I happen to like stuffed fish. So yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good.
And then they have Artie's famous grilled and famous garlic lobster. That's what I had when we went. And
It's
it
a
has-
whole lobster too?
Yes, and it comes with either linguine.
I'll be over. You know how it is here in New York, Ronnie. You got some good food out here.
It's made with garlic, olive oil, breadcrumbs, and served over pasta with garlic bread.
Pasta. That's too much. That's too much work. I don't want no pie. I just want some fish and some veggies.
You
of
can
sort.
also get a salmon burger, a grilled tuna wrap, a grilled salmon wrap. And that's pretty, everything else I think is
What
whatever.
veggies? She said what veggies on the
The
side?
sides they have are steamed vegetables.
Steamed veggies.
You could also have, I mean, the sides are really very carb heavy. They have coleslaw,
Coleslaw.
and they have regular house salad, and then everything else is like a super carb. Like they have rice, potatoes, sweet potato fries, French fries,
Yes, real carby. The only thing will probably I'll have a salad. That's what I'll have.
or the steamed vegetables.
Or some steamed. I'm not in love. Well, after I had my kale salad yesterday and the
Well, I
asparagus.
could always, I guess, get you the kale salad to go with.
They have
Yeah,
kale salad too?
No, from the other place.
Oh, so you bring it home. Okay.
Well,
Yes.
you said you didn't want to go.
Yes. Okay, so she's gonna get me my kale salad. Yes. It was delicious. It was heavenly. I could eat the whole pound myself. So you might want to get two. You would probably eat it too. It's a little sweet.
Did I also tell you they had shrimp cocktail?
Shrimp cocktail? Nah. Steamed veggies are which vegetables, right? Usually that's cauliflower, some broccoli, and something else. I'll send my order over. I think that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. And who knows, when she buys it, when we get it, if it ain't raining or whatever, who knows? We might just come on for a minute, depending on if she gets it around 5 o'clock, and we just sit down here and we'll have a conversation, both of us.
They also
You
have
know,
scraw.
we could do that. We might do that. So look out. We might do that around 5. We'll see. But I need to soak my feet because that's what I want to do. And dessert? What's dessert?
I'm like, I don't see dessert.
She says she don't see dessert. Fresh sugar peas. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm about to go outside because it's Mother's Day. You know you're supposed to plant your stuff. Hey, backyard. How you doing? Mr. Q, how are you? It is Mother's Day weekend, and you know this is when you're supposed to put your tomatoes out, you know, whatever you're going to plant. So I intend to get me some tomatoes and put them out and get me some cucumbers. You know, I don't know if I can get a cucumber plant. You have to bake cookies. Nah.
No, I mean, I could bake you
Sharita-
cookies. Or
Sharita
I could
could-
bake brownies if you want, like.
Maybe Sharita, maybe I'll have some of Sharita's brownies. She could bake brownies. But Stephanie ain't baking nothing. Nothing. I have to make a cake for my friend. But if I don't get it done soon, it's going to be too hot to do it. So I have to get it done.
What kind of cake are you making?
He wants a lemon cake. Darren wants me to make him that lemon cake. I got to make the cake. I got to freeze the cake. Then I got to send it frozen and hope that it stays frozen when I send it, because it takes so long.
Is that the one I said you should just make it into cupcakes?
Yeah, that's the one you said I should make it into cupcakes. But I still got to get it done. So now, I mean, this is, my budget is basically over. So literally I have to go into the office on Tuesday to do, yeah. Because I'm supposed to look, I have to look in files for stuff that I can't do here. I can't, because the files are, you know, we have paper all over the place, so I got to go looking through files. Bell pepper, cucumber on the vine out a lot, so they need a bigger space. Well, when you do the cucumbers, can you get the cucumbers already, like the plants already made? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'll take 6 cupcakes. Listen, I got to do this for him, and I'll decide how I'm gonna do it. I might make them into cupcakes. He might appreciate that. Brussels sprouts are good to grow. Yeah, I might do that. But from a seed? Do you do it from a seed, Jen? Because I'm gonna. And I would think that you would have, like, you might have to do it from.
Gardeners.com, they have like a trellis that you can put these cucumbers on.
But you do it from a seed.
I mean,
See, she doesn't know.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, a mini butt. Yes, that's what I really was gonna do, Veronica. I was gonna do like 3 mini butt cakes, cause that thing I can make 3 of them out of there. Not usually if it's a seed starts. That's what I was thinking. You had to start the seed in the house. But my brother grows, he grows cucumbers, but I don't know that he actually starts it in the house. I'm not sure. But I'm going to the store. I'm going to Lowe's. I'm gonna find out. Because I want to do some cucumbers and some string beans, maybe. Definitely my tomatoes and maybe some cherry tomatoes. I want to really do that. And then I was told some plants are already ready to grow, like Home Depot. That's what I'm gonna probably go to Lowe's or Home Depot. Maybe Home Depot.
So there's different types of cucumbers. There's vining cucumbers and there are bush cucumbers, which are seeded nicely for containers and small gardens.
The bush ones?
That's what it says.
Well, I'm going to try that. Because I'm going to definitely make some. I'm going to get out in my yard. You can drop seeds in the ground. Yeah, I know. But if the birds don't get them. Yeah, I probably will do that.
Seeded or transplanted outside of the ground and no earlier than 2 weeks after the last frost date. Cucumbers are extremely susceptible to frost and cold damage.
Okay, well, right now we in May, so it will grow, but I'm gonna go in the store and see what they have, because that's my thing.
At least 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't plant outside too soon.
Why not check the dollar store first? I will do that, Jen. I will actually do that. I will go to the dollar store, and yeah, I will see. Especially when I'm gonna buy seeds, because you know. But I'm gonna try to. I'm definitely going out to get that stuff, because I'm going to plant this year. My tulips are, they came out. I got them from Costco. I put them in the fall, and they are so pretty. So now I feel like I want to go outside. Birds can't get them because you cover them. Okay, all right. I'll try to do that. I'll cover them up with something, with some rocks or something. Okay, I'll try that. My sister-in-law does that too. She said the birds or the squirrels get them. So, but now she said she covered them up with with a brick. And then her tulips came up, but mine just came up. They didn't seem to want to bother mine. So
no, but you know what I did see in the garden?
What?
Trying to make its litter box with a neighborhood cat.
We got a cat around here. We got a cat around here. Gotta plant some fresh beets. Do you like beets, Sharita?
I do.
All right, you know what? I might get that too. Thank you, Jen. I'm gonna have these little sections in my garden because I got a space where I could just, you know, throw stuff out there in the backyard. So I'm gonna set these things up, and I hope know what's coming up. But I'm gonna do that. It's good exercise, and I love to see how it comes up. And I think I'm gonna do that. Cover them with ground, not rock. Cover them with ground, not rocks. Okay. I'll cover them with something, cardboard or something, if the wind don't blow it. Okay, I'll do that. Got plenty of cardboard around here. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let them get like they're gonna get. And I'm gonna reap my my work. You know, the other thing I did, when Ned was talking to me, you know my friend Ned, y'all know Ned. He was talking to me, and he was talking to me about making chicken parmesan, but he said to make it from scratch, you know. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But he said, he told me, take those chicken tenders and just, you know, fresh herbs and onions. Girl, I'm gonna have a whole thing going on there. I might do that. Yeah, I can, because I can buy like the little packets of seeds, and I might just throw them in there and see what happens. You know, that's easy enough to do. Just throw them out. Well, so I'm just gonna buy some seeds. Let's see what comes up with those things, because I like fresh herbs and onions too. And now I know what I'm gonna do. Like I said, I was thinking, especially with my tomatoes, or anyway, I'm gonna make my own tomato sauce. I don't do that normally because I normally don't have time. But Ned said, make your own tomato sauce, your own pasta sauce, and make your own shrimp parmesan. And you know, do you have space to grow your own sweet corn? I mean, I think my space could actually grow some corn. It's not. I have part of the, you know, what would I say? I have probably, I don't know, 8 feet probably going one way, at least 8 feet, maybe 12 feet going one way, and it comes out maybe about 5 or 6 feet. So I have like that area that I could actually throw stuff in, you know, because the other stuff I had in there is kind of going. My husband had it in there, and being that man had a green thumb, he used to make all kinds of stuff. He used to do a compost, and that soil in the back is really rich from the stuff he actually put in there. So that's why I can just throw almost anything grows in that yard. So I said, let me go in there, because I never had time, but I got a little time. So I'm going in my yard. So I'll be out there, you know, for a little while. I'm just getting into this not working. Let's look over here. We got 11 minutes. I want to check out, I want to turn the light on without touching it. It's getting brown, not quite ready. It needs a few more minutes, and then the cornbread will be done. So I love that little oven. I love that little oven. I love my little oven right there. And all the seeds, the chicken behind me, the chicken is done. I was told some corn, we buy frozen or otherwise, is young field corn, not sweet corn. Oh? Well, I didn't know that. I wonder what that Del Monte one, that summer corn, that summer crisp corn is, because I love that corn. And I do love corn sometimes. But we know, as much vegetables as you want to eat is good, but starchy vegetables like corn, I will eat them sometimes, not as much. You know, I'm trying to keep it down. I think not this week, but probably the next, not this Thursday, but probably following Thursday. I'm telling you guys some good news that came to me. So if you don't watch my video, watch it that Thursday. Not this Thursday coming, the following Thursday. Dad had some good news, and I know that thing is already up. Maybe it's this Thursday. It's either this Thursday or next Thursday. But I put some good news up. So, yeah, because I'm happy about that. Not talking to me. I see. You know what, Bert? I didn't see you. How you doing? I didn't even see you. You missed me. I missed you. How you doing? I'm having barbecue chicken today, Bert. Bert, I'm having barbecue chicken, baked sweet potatoes, real collard greens, not from the can. I'm making some real collard greens, and they're done basically. Matter of fact, let's look at that. Let's take a look. Let's look at my collard greens here. Collard greens are when they grow, you can freeze them. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That's my Instant Pot. Is it done? Nope. I'm gonna let the air out here. I'm gonna let it out. But me and my family would love to try some of your cooking. I would love you to come and try some of my cooking too. And I want to try some of your cooking. In backyard, some of those real greens hit different. You can't duplicate that. Yeah, no, you can't. It's not the same as the canned greens. No, it's not the same as the canned greens. But it's almost that, because this was sitting here for 30 minutes. because it got a lot. I got 2 bags of greens in here. So, and I had to let it go down. I've been cooking all day one day. I've been really cooking all day.
I like your pants.
These are those stretchy things. I got them from Costco.
Did you?
Yes.
They're cute.
I buy my Costco pants. But I had these on last year. And these are my walking pants. I don't know, guys. Let's see if you see what I'm wearing. I'm going to do a little, see what I'm wearing. Okay, let me step back. I got my little stretchy stuff on. These are my stretchy pants. And I had to go find a top because it was too hot. So this is my summer top that I always run around in, and I had to have it on because it's too hot. So she says she likes my stretchy thing, and I like it too because it's nice and comfortable. I'm trying to be comfortable. I ain't trying to do nothing else. Green beans are fun because you can pick them multiple times and you can multiply.
No peach cobbler today. I know, right? That would have been the perfect.
No
dessert.
peach cobbler. No peach. You love peach cobbler. No, I'm in New York. Q. I'm definitely in New York. Oh, and I bought some new barbecue stuff because I think if Ned comes, I'm gonna throw like a brisket outside. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna throw that brisket outside.
Is that like a 4th of July project?
This man, listen, this guy is telling me he wants to know if I was gonna do 4th of July. Ned want to know.
I mean, why not?
Because I don't want 1,000 people coming over here.
We don't have to tell everybody. It could be invite only.
It's no such thing. No such thing. People come over.
It could be exclusive.
Where in Queens do you have family, Q? I'm really right. I could throw a rock and I'm in Queens. That's how close I am to Queens. But of course, Queens is big. So
It is.
So where in Queens? Where in Queens is your family? Cause I'm close to Far Rockaway, near the water. I'm real close to the water. So that's why Sandy killed us here. But it's beautiful here, actually. You know, it's not, I can't take, not sure my parents have been, but not me. I'll find out. Okay, find out. Because you might want to take a trip out here. Come visit the Big Apple, but it doesn't have to be the Big Apple. Because I'm close, we are literally in on Long Island. But seriously, I could throw a rock and I'm in Queens. I'm in Far Rockaway, which is Queens. It's part of the New York City. So I'm on the borderline.
All of the boroughs, except for Manhattan, are on the island of Long.
Yeah. So there she goes. We're all really close to the water, which is really fabulous. That's one of the things. I don't care if you go down south.
And Staten Island also.
It's Staten Island's on its own little place. Absolutely, my wife and I. What did Q say?
Absolutely, my wife and I have been wanting to go for years.
You should come. You really should come. I love New York. So yeah, well, New York City's kind of popping. Well, it's not popping as much as it was.
Not right now.
But it's
Although everything opens completely, supposedly, in July.
Now let me tell you about how I feel about that. I got an opinion on that. Whether you got your shot or not. This is my opinion on opening up stuff. And I don't, because I really think that, things could be open if you live in an open space, And New York City is not that. New York City is congested, I can't even see how we could, in my particular case, or Sharita works in a school, and she doesn't work that far away, but she works in a school for New York City. And that school is already overcrowded. I think it probably got, 4 or 5 schools inside that school, and it's already overcrowded. She doesn't even have a place to do a therapy because it's that many people up in there, and students. So I can't see how you're gonna put all those people back into one little building like that, where it's not gonna be enough space, and their system, their HVAC system, of course, all of these buildings are all messed up. My job included, the HVAC system sucks. we got four elevators on one side of the building that takes you to like 11 floors, but 99% of the time, one of those are not working. Be safe, I gotta run. Thank you. I'm glad you stopped in, Q. I'm glad you stopped in. Let me know about where in Queens your family lives. But yeah, so the elevators half work, and then because I know even when everybody was at work, you was standing waiting for an elevator, and then you had to pack yourself on this elevator to get to a floor. I gotta be on the elevator because I'm on the 4th floor. I can't take the stairs. They're closed off to the part I need to go to most of the time. So I can't even take the elevator up and down, and you gotta get on the elevator. And that's just one part of the situation. Then you got the subways that are all packed to the gizzard, particularly at rush hour. It's packed. The subway is packed. The Long Island Railroad is packed. Everything is packed. You just like this all the time. And I'm telling you, I can't see how COVID's going away because COVID ain't going away. COVID's not going nowhere. COVID is just, it mutated into these other things. So COVID's not gone. So if they think COVID's going, you think again, and especially in a place like New York, you can't, maybe you can open the bar. Maybe what happened is people was in those crowded situations, and then after work they went to bars and stuff, and they brought COVID into the bar from that particular situation. But maybe if you're not coming from work, but you can want to go to a bar, that might work. But you just can't do that. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Not in my.
Did you go black?
Huh?
It looked like you went black for a second.
Yeah.
At least over here on mine. And
Well, it doesn't look black from here.
well, now it doesn't, but
I don't know. I may have went black. Here comes Perry. Y'all see Perry? He says hello. I found his Knicks hat.
where was it?
I don't know, in a chair somewhere. He changed his clothes 15,000 times a day. Yes, you do. He changes his clothes 15,000 times a day. This looks good. So now I want to take a taste. I don't think it needs anything else, but there's quite enough. Oh, let me show you guys. Sending you healing vibes. Okay. Let me move it a little. Nope, like a little this way. Okay. Mr. Perry, Mr. Perry went in his room. I don't know. That got me. That's a little hot, but it's good. It tastes good from what I can taste.
It looks extremely too hot to be starting to eat.
I like things hot, but I'm going to taste it. I'm just going to taste it. Got me on my arm, and my hand already got burnt.
Well, that's why you should wait.
We got 9 seconds. Thinking about.
Looks good. You think it needs more time?
Put it up. Just a little until I taste that. I think it's going to be good. Who's that? Bronny? I made collards in the pressure cooker too. Yeah, it's the best way to make collards, man. And I'm gonna make me some spaghetti sauce in here too. I'm gonna work on a recipe for spaghetti sauce. I'm gonna check out Jill's recipe too. I'm gonna make
There's
some.
like a Weight Watchers one too. That's supposed to be very good. And like hardly any sugar.
It's good. It's good. It's
Collard
good.
greens.
The collard greens are good. With smoked turkey. Collard greens with smoked turkey. So we got dinner. Except let me check on my thing. I need to get me a. This one open? Let me see.
I'm kind of hungry.
Everything keeps falling. Okay. Put you back. Stay there. Okay. Now, onward. There she go. What you want? It should be really.
I think
I think
it's done.
it's done too. I think it's done. Let's check. Let's check. Cornbread is done, I'm sure. There she go. Yeah. Cornbread about to bust. You guys see that? Cornbread looks good to me. Nothing's on the stick. Cornbread's done. Cornbread is done. All right, turn you off. Okay, that's it. Sorry, you never had cornbread, collard greens. Oh, collard greens are similar to, did you have turnip greens? Thank you. Yeah, the cornbread, that does look delicious. Did you have turnip greens then? Because turnip greens, collards, it's not like spinach though. It's like,
It's closer to kale.
it's supposed to, if you ever had kale, it's closer to kale. It's like that. It's definitely like that. Turnip greens, collards, and kale, all in the same family. You never had any of those, Jen? Oh, and even kale? You should try. You should really get some kale. Oh my goodness! And especially if you make your little kale salad. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Jen. No, that's some good stuff. Collard greens are really good, and had dandelions.
It's also similar to.
No, I haven't had dandelions, but
Mustard
I think that I heard about them. They're good. I heard. You had dandelions? Haven't eaten collard greens a lot in my lifetime. Love them. Yeah, collard greens are 2 points, and they're full. They're full of nutrients.
And Swiss chard.
Yeah, it's close. Yeah, she said it's close to Swiss chard also. You know, but collard greens are full of nutrients. They're really, really good for you. You know, you really should eat as much of them as you can, because they're really, really good for you. You know, I think Grandma used to cook collards with fat back. Yeah, My mother did too, or bacon, but she used to put fat. My mother used to fat back, definitely. She put fat back in her greens. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. But and you don't have to you really don't have to put fat back pork, that kind of stuff in there. You don't even have to put turkey in there. You can make it with some vegetables and saute them things, and just like use some chicken broth, to cook them, and they're delicious. I know, I know that flavor. I even have turkey. I have turkey leg in this one, but I would prefer to have something porky in it. Yes, pick them before they bloom and put them on hot bacon. Really? And boiled eggs. Really? I got some whole bunch of dandelions, but they already bloomed outside. You don't have to put meat, but dang, yeah, that's right. Cause last week I had put some Canadian bacon in it. Oh gosh, it was so good. Oh, it was so good. Just Canadian bacon. I just mixed a little, because I had some left over, and I didn't put nothing but Canadian bacon in them. Oh man! But this week I got some smoked turkey. Yeah, I got smoked turkey this time. So there's enough for between the with the chicken and the collard greens and the sweet potatoes. Oh my, that sounds too good. Yeah. Well, everything I got, that is dinner. That is dinner. I'm gonna pull out I'm coming to the stove here, so I could just pull out those. There's the stove. I'm gonna pull out gotta have someplace to put it though. Move you out the way. Move y'all out the way. Move you out the way. Okay, that's gonna go in the garbage. And I got, this is garbage. And you know what? I missed some plastic bags for them garbage. Those was my little garbage things. Hope this is going to be posted on here after the live is done. I had to miss. Okay, yes it will. It will be posted. It definitely will be posted up. Absolutely, and I thank you for coming. I thank you for being there. So collect it down and remove the flower stems. I grew them in PA. Oh, you close to me. You in Pennsylvania? Okay. What? This is the kind of cooking I grew up with. Yep, that's what I'm talking. This kind of cooking takes hours. This cooking takes hours. Here is my sweet potato. Here's my baked yams right there.
Yum.
Baked yams. You can put whatever the heck you want on them. They're not extra sweet. They're just yams. And that's it. And then, since the oven was on, you want to throw everything you can in the oven while you got it. So that's it. That is it. It is 6 o'clock. And it is time to eat. It's time to eat. So I appreciate you guys. I had 18 people at least on. I appreciate you all. And we might be here Mother's Day only if, no, it's going to be an impromptu thing if we are. So, oh boy, I'm hungry. I've subscribed, so I'll catch up. Thank you, Sally. I appreciate that. Really, I really do. Thank you, Jennifer. Mwah,
But
mwah.
look for us really on the...
Thank you, I will. And look for us, really, we'll be back on the 16th. Next week might be a little like this. But if we are, we'll just be eating and talking. But other than that, we'll be back definitely on the 16th. And thank you, Jennifer. Mwah, mwah. I got to go. I got to eat because I'm hot. Have a good one. And thank you. I'm going to mess with my garden. Hey, Rosebud. I'm glad you snuck in there. And happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Happy Mother's Day. Have a wonderful Mother's Day. And if I come back on Mother's Day, I'll tell you that again. Love you guys. Appreciate you all. And we'll talk soon. All right? Bye-bye.